Welcome to the Southeast Iowa Union News Break. I am your host, Nick Steffens. The Washington County Extension Office, along with the Washington County Women in Agriculture Advisory Board, are planning an inaugural Women in Ag Farm Crawl, which will be Saturday, August 27th from 8:30 a.m. to 3 p.m. The farm crawl will feature 4 tour stops in Washington County and northern Henry County. The purpose of the farm crawl is to provide not only a fun networking opportunity for women, but also a learning opportunity. The stops on the crawl will include Hilltop Dairy, a fourth-generation family dairy farm. That'll be the first stop. Doug Roth is the current owner and manager of Hilltop Dairy, along with his daughter, Maddie. They will share more about their operation along with where the milk goes after it leaves the farm, and the stop will include some taste testing of dairy products as well. Geode Forestry will be the second stop on the tour, located in northern Henry County. Geode Forestry serves landowners in southeast Iowa and west central Illinois. You can learn more about Iowa's forest and timber industry and get an overview of managing timber acres, including new plantings, timber management, upkeep, and marketing and selling. The third stop on the tour will be at the ISU Southeast Research and Demonstration Farm, located near Crawfordsville. The Southeast Research Farm is one of the outlying research farms that Iowa State has around the state. The Southeast Iowa Agricultural Research Association owns the farm, but the farm is managed by ISU. You can learn more about the research farm and some of the local research projects being conducted while you eat lunch at the farm. Following lunch, there will be a tour of some of the research projects happening at the farm. The last stop on the farm crawl will be at the Revasor Winery, which will include an optional wine tasting for those 21 years or older who are interested in participating for $10. You can learn more about this winery, viticulture, and winemaking. Participants will meet at the Washington County Extension Office between 8 and 8:20 a.m. on August 27th, and the tour bus will leave for the first stop at 8:30 a.m. The bus will return to Washington County Extension Office by 3 p.m. Registration to attend the farm crawl is $30. You can register by calling the Washington County Extension Office or by visiting their website. Spots are limited and registration will close either when spots are filled or by August 20th, which will be tomorrow when this goes live. Looking at the Pekin School District, students in the Pekin Community School District will see a number of new faces when they return to the classroom on August 24th. Pekin not only has 10 new teachers in the district, but also 4 new administrators. Each of these administrators are also in their first year in their role, and they will hope to bring a fresh perspective to the job. All 4 are either from Southeast Iowa or previously taught at a neighboring school district, so they feel right at home at Pekin. Derek Phillips, a graduate of Van Buren High School, is the school's new superintendent. Joining him in the central office is the new Dean of Students and Activities Director, Alex Rebling, who previously taught at Pekin for 4 years before his most recent assignment with the Fairfield School District, where he also coached junior high baseball. The district has 2 new principals as well. Sean Dorman will be in charge of grades 7 through 12. Before taking this job, Dorman taught in the Fairfield High School from 2014 to 2022. Jenny Bell will be in charge of grades preschool through 6th. She grew up in Sigourney and taught in the Sigourney School District for 17 years. Phillips said he and the other 3 administrators want to answer 3 questions. Where are we now? Where do we want to be? And how do we get there? We're all willing to learn, he said. We have no preconceived notions. Phillips said the group of administrators are not planning to make any sweeping changes in their first year. He said their main focus will be on improving communication with parents. That was our top stories. It is now time for obituaries. Janet Regal Skinner of Fairfield passed away on July 28th at the age of 71. Arrangements are pending. Joseph R. Deutsch Jr. of Fairfield passed away August 18th at the age of 86. Arrangements are pending at Gold Funeral Home in Brighton. Kenneth Joseph Greiner of Keota passed away on August 14th at the age of 81. Funeral Mass was held at 11 a.m. today at Holy Trinity Parish St. Mary Catholic Church in Keota. Stanley W. Ross of Fort Madison passed away on August 17th at the age of 80. Funeral services will be held at 10:30 a.m. August 23rd at the Olson Powell Memorial Chapel in Mount Pleasant. William E. Bill Lewis of Lone Tree passed away on August 17th at the age of 85. A celebration of life will be held at 10:30 a.m. August 22nd at Jones Needham Funeral Home in Washington. Marlene L. Statler passed away August 16th at the age of 89. A memorial service will be held at 2 p.m. August 20th at Olson Powell Memorial Chapel in Mount Pleasant. We're going to take a brief break, and when we come back, we will have the weather and sports.
Since 1905, Kelowna Cooperative Technology Company has helped our community stay connected with the latest advancements in clear, dependable telecommunications services. KCTC provides rural Iowans with access to high-speed fiber internet, as well as phone, television, computer repair, and cybersecurity solutions. We're also proud supporters of local organizations and area schools within the community. KCTC, keeping Kelowna connected.
Hello and welcome back to the Southeast Iowa Union News Break. I'm your host, Nick Steffens. We have sports coming up, but first, the weather.
The weather is brought to you by Jacqueline Areola, LLC.
Come visit Jackie in her new location downtown. She is ready to serve Washington and the surrounding community. Today we started out with some gloomy weather, but it has brightened up. The high for today is 84 and the low is 63, and unfortunately we can expect thunderstorms later this evening. Tomorrow the storms will continue with a high of 78 and a low of 62. We will end the weekend with a little bit more sun and a high of 79 degrees. We will then start our work week with mostly sunny skies and a high of 82. And conditions for Tuesday will be almost the same with mostly sunny skies and a high of 81. That was the weather. It is now time for sports.
Sports, brought to you by Fairway.
Football season is officially here, and a couple of the area's big schools have released schedules for their respective Meet the Players Night, which will take place today on Friday. Both Mount Pleasant and Fairfield will be introducing players and showing off some fall sports skills. Mount Pleasant's Meet the Players activities will begin at 6:30 p.m. with a meal served by the Booster Club. Introductions of cheerleaders, players, managers, and coaches will take place at 7:15 p.m. At 7:30 p.m., the introduction to the junior varsity and varsity cheerleaders will take place, followed by a scrimmage between the freshman and sophomore teams. The varsity offense will have a practice run-through, and at 8:20, the kicking game will do the same. All activities for Mount Pleasant will take place at Maple Leaf Athletic Complex. Fairfield's Meet the Trojans night will take place at the high school. The evening begins at 5 p.m. with a fall sports parents meeting in the gym. Team introductions in Fairfield are scheduled to start at 6:30 p.m. on the track. Hy-Vee will be serving dinners at the stadium during the evening, with proceeds being donated to the Trojan Athletic Boosters. The volleyball team will have an intra-squad scrimmage in the gym. The football team will welcome in Eddyville, Blakesburg, Fremont for a scrimmage and begin around 7 p.m. Also during the event in Fairfield, youth football registrations will be taking place in Fairfield Community School District. Passes will be sold. Washington will not be hosting a Meet the Players Night on Friday. Instead, the Demons will travel to Muscatine for a road football scrimmage. That is our top stories for today. If you missed a story from this week, our very own Kayla McCain, who is the reporter behind many of these stories, has a podcast called the Washington Weekly Review that comes out every Saturday. I highly recommend that. You can find it wherever you listen to your podcasts. I've been your host, Nick Steffens. This is the Southeast Iowa Union News Break, and I will see you next time.